down there in Tacoma from California, Gary Lefew's bull riding school, and you take the class and you can ride bulls for $10 a bull. You go down there, I'd ride 4 bulls on Sundays. And then I finally got a hold of my first Mustang. I got it for free. She had a troubled start. 3 guys tried to tie her down, rope her, they couldn't do it. Another guy tried to rope her, caught the rope in the mane. That horse, incidentally, also had a baby that broke both of his arms. People get in too much of a hurry, people get macho, people are insecure and they try to cover it up and say, I'm going to teach a lesson. Or they try to look over and do what somebody else is doing, but they don't know why that person is doing that. And so things get pretty bad real quick if a horse is small. I don't care about winning, I don't care about buckles, I don't care about any of that stuff. All I care about is how is my horse going to get better. And there's some people out there in the horse world right now that are doing things that I do not believe in. CHA, I work with a non-pro cutter. We got 2 horses into Fort Worth. So I've got a lot of experience in cutting, and I've seen the blood coming out of the mouth. I've seen the stem cell repairs, and this happens with every horse discipline. I'm not picking on anybody in particular. You look at the gaited horses, you're going to find problems. You look at Tennessee Walkers, you're going to find problems. You're going to find problems left and right everywhere. And you will see people making pretty good money using all kinds of gimmicks and stuff like that, and everybody else starts doing what that person's doing, and you've got a steamball effect. I don't use riding martingales. This is Tesoro. This belongs to Caprice here. He is a 3rd time, what do they call it, 3 strikes out type of horse. He almost went to slaughter. Caprice went ahead and adopted him, and Caprice started doing groundwork with him and driving him and everything. And she got a great start on him. And she went to ride him, and he broke into his first lope, and she came up. So she sent him to me, and I'm glad she did. I've loped this horse 4 times total, and he is strong. If you get nervous or you get scared, he will pull you down and you'll hit the ground.
Like I did.
If you sit back and go, good boy, and you ride him, you look out pretty good. The point is that this horse will mirror my emotions. If I get scared, he's going to get scared. And this is the truth. You'll hear these cliches all the time. But this is a perfect example of a horse that can just really get away from you, or he can just be really cool. And like I said, we've looked 4 times, and he's just doing great. I've got him in a bitless bridle. I don't use snaffles until much later on, a year later maybe. Ride him in these tie downs, because if I get in a situation where I do have to pull real hard because I'm going to go into a fence, or because a car or a dog or whatever reason, a horse is being bad, for whatever reason, I don't have any metal in his mouth, and I'm not going to hurt that jaw. So until then, when my horse, and he brought that head around pretty good for being a great horse, and that's from using this and a little bit of simple body mechanics. I can do question and answers. This is real informal. I'm not a clinician. I don't go around. I'm not in the circuit. I have no desire to be. I get more done learning about horses by staying at home and working with horses. Once you get out on the road, you're stuck in a pattern. You kind of get stuck in that whole thing. I become better and better by staying away from the public and staying with horses, but I love helping people. Yes. This is side pole. There's several versions. There's loping happening where all the cutters use them to warm up the horses. The lopers aren't as good as the people that are going to be cutting, so they don't want to put a bridle in that horse's mouth because they'll be loping them for 2 hours. Walk, trot, canter, walk, trot, canter. So most of the lopers aren't allowed to ride with bits for that very reason. They bump when they get in a problem, then you hand it over to the guy who's going to go show them, put $3,000 down, go work those cows, and all of a sudden this horse ain't right, its head shine because it's calling his mouth wrong, and then they call the trouble here. So this way, I see the body dynamics of the horse down. I've also been changing things about the body dynamics because I don't like riding martingales. I don't like the idea of how loose you set those things down there to give them all that play. If you're going to set them that loose, get away from riding martingales. You really don't need it. It's kind of like, oh, I don't
Thank you.
90 days. You've got 90 days on a horse. And there they goes riding. On Friday, you're going across 3 miles of mountaintop. And on Saturday, you're riding through the town of Norfolk. And they got you going to bars, they got you doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Traffic, all kinds of stuff. So, people see these, and some of these extreme Mustang makeovers have gotten really popular with trucks. The horse are jumping in a truck, jumping through fire. They're doing all this phenomenal stuff. And people go, that's the horse I want. That horse has a relationship with that trainer for 90 days. He doesn't know anybody else, and you don't know how that trainer trained. Those trainers train different. And people get excited about that, go, Jesus Christ, excuse my language. I do have a bad mouth. I apologize. I'm trying to watch it. They see a horse jump into the back of the truck. They think that's broke. No, the horse is trained to jump into the truck. It's not broke. I've been on training horses where you can't take them out on the trail. And they're ridden 5, 6 days a week for 2 years before they go show. They are always ridden. That doesn't mean you can go out there riding around cars, doing bridges before we ride. They don't know how to do that because they're so trained on just cattle, and you take them out there on some trail and they get hurt. So, if you're going to adopt, I would suggest you get a trainer. And if you can work with one of these side poles, or roping hackamores, or bitless bridles, there's all kinds of different names for them. I would work with that first. And I would work in an area where I am comfortable. I wouldn't just take my horse and adopt my horse and go, wow, he did really good on the course, and I talked to him, he says he's good on trail and everything. I wouldn't load up that horse and go head out on the trail that weekend. I would stay home. I would walk my horse home over the place.